Monday vlog. Hopefully I didn't spook you guys out too much. I was just feeling the October vibes, feeling the Halloween vibe when it was stupidly foggy the other day. Oh, way! So my entire life is in flux right now. I've been gutting my house, been cleaning things out, been organizing my life just a little bit because pretty soon your old Peppercine is a solo boy, whole house to himself. But that comes at a cost, and the cost is just my entire house being a fucking nightmare zone right now. Other than that, life is spectacular. Tony was in town, and as you probably guessed, we ate Chinese food. We hung out, and it was the Cherry Bomb Toy Fair, so Tony and I hit that up. We did a couple laps. I actually got a pickup, which is cool, and I say it all the time, it's always good to see nerds in their element, doing their thing, living their life, just having fun, being fully immersed in their element, and the Cherry Bomb Toy Fair is definitely one of those things. Just so many vendors, so many people having fun, so many people digging for whatever Star Wars toy they're missing, whatever Marvel Legend they're missing, whatever weird little chunk of nostalgia from their childhood that they're missing, which, ooh, that was one of my pickups, actually. Bam! Alright, so I grabbed this 90s Joe. I grabbed Duke here. Man, my camera really doesn't want to focus on him. So I grabbed this 90s Joe. I grabbed this Duke from the same one I loved as a child, I now have as an adult. And the bonus about buying it now is he still has both his thumbs, which the one from my childhood definitely does not. He's just probably in a drawer somewhere at my mom's place. But super happy to have this guy. He has all of his bits, all of his accessories, all of his missiles and whatnot, so that's pretty exciting. I had a really funny haggling experience with him too, because he's labeled for 10 bucks. Again, it's not going to autofocus. 10 bucks. And I went up to the vendor and I was like, "Pardon me, good sir, do you barter?" And he's like, "Sure." And I pointed at Duke and I was like, $5, and he was like $7, and I was like, "Deal." And then as I'm handing him the money, I'm like, we're both pretty bad at that, I guess. But it was a really funny haggle. It's like I lowballed him, he middle grounded, and we agreed. So maybe that's like the perfect haggle, but it was just really funny. Like $5, $7, deal. I don't know. It happened very rapid fire. And that's just the kind of awesome stuff you find going to the Cherry Bomb Toy Fair. Did I go there with the intention of finding him? No, but he sort of found me, and I'm super happy to have my favorite Joe. And in amazing condition. He's great. He's not scuffed up. His thumbs are fine. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful G.I. Joe. Am I going to start collecting G.I. Joe now? Probably. Probably not, but super, super happy to have him. I did get one other pickup while I was there. My buddy Larry was getting rid of some stuff, and I got an actual Sofubi piece, which is really an abnormal thing to find at the Cherry Bomb Toy Fair, because I'm pretty sure Larry and I are the only two dudes in town who mess with that kind of stuff. But he's super into the Kinnikuman 5-star Sofubi, and he had one from The Convict. Links, I guess, in the description. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can do a little research. He had a warsman, a childhood warsman unmasked, I think is what they call him. So it's warsman as a little dude, as a little boy, without his hood over his face. So he has like a crazy robot face. I realize I'm describing this to you, and I probably should just hold him up. Or I guess, Pat, while you're editing this, just put a bunch of footage of him over me talking, and then problem solved. So the Cherry Bomb Toy Fair was a ton of fun. Always happy to see Tony, always happy to hang with my boy, and pass him off the shirts that were rightfully his. And speaking of things that are shirts, the shirts got finished. So the shirts turned out fucking excellent. Bam! The Peppercine is a little wrinkly. So the Peppercine, man, if only I could put clothing in the dryer and it would still fit me. The Peppercine, so yeah, the homage, the Family Mart homage, the Peppercino shirt, has been completed, has been mailed. So if you ordered one, you're going to get it real soon. And then the other colorway, the other one we did, bam, was the ice creams. the Neapolitan, and they're looking great. One thing I have taken away from my whole shirt endeavor has been, I think in the future, if I'm to do shirts, I will probably do them myself, because being reliant on other people kind of sucks. I think the shirt dude did an awesome job. I think they turned out great, but like the turnaround and the back and forth sending emails and just all of that stuff was just like, it was fine, but it was just like, it was a hassle, it was a butt pain, and I didn't like feeling like I was lagging behind because someone else was lagging behind. Like, if I want to do something, I just want to fucking do it, which I think is a good attitude to have, a good do-it-yourself attitude. So I think in the future, if I do another shirt-type project, what I'll do is I'll commission, like, some really awesome art from an artist I like who's willing to work with me. Hopefully Draculaser. I'll slide into his DMs one day and see what I can do. But like, try and work with an artist I like who's willing to work with me to whip up a cool design. And then if it's a single screen print, I could print them myself. So like, it's just like when you get into multiple screens, I don't have to tell you guys are experts at silk screening, but when you get into multiple screens, the like level of detail and the level of precision you need to like pull that off is much higher. But if it's a single screen design, a single color on a shirt, I think I could definitely do that. I've done it in the past. It's been a while, but I could definitely do that. So if you ordered a shirt, it is on its way to you. And thank you so much for supporting. I really do appreciate it. That's super cool that you guys want to rep the pep and wear something I've designed on your body. That's a really gratifying experience for me. Keep those photos of them coming in. I've gotten one already, and it made me feel real good. I felt as good as you look in the photo, you know? It's pretty fucking good. So Tony was in town, and the toy fair was a good time. I will say though, my fervor, my thirst, my hunger, my eagerness to scour every table, every nook, has subsided a little bit, and also the sun has set and I've lit some candles. A lot has happened since I've started speaking to this camera. But my need to dig in every nook, in every cranny, and look at every item on every table, I feel like that has subsided a little bit. I'm more of a casual browser these days because my focus has shifted. So I'm no longer trying to reclaim elements of my childhood as much. I'm not looking for like Beetlejuice toys or G.I. Joes. I mean, I did grab one, we talked about it earlier, but I'm not hungry for those things. Those aren't the things I'm desperately trying to find. And people's tastes are always shifting and always changing. I'm also not hungry for Star Wars Black Series figures. I'm not desperately looking for stormtroopers or characters I'm missing. I feel like my Star Wars collection for 6-inch Black Series is relatively complete. I feel like there's not a ton more characters I want. And then the ones that I do want are kind of big ticket ones, like it would be cool to have a Darth Maul, because he's the only good thing about Episode 1. Things like that. And that's like a Black Series figure that's far too expensive. Like, I will never pay top dollar for Star Wars Black Series figures, because ultimately they're consumer product toys. They're just okay. Like, the sculpts are great, the paint's getting better every day, but like, at the end of the day, the quality on that piece of work, the quality on that toy is consumer grade quality. It's nothing spectacular, and it is no more than a toy. Whereas certain toys transcend in my mind and become art, and this is getting really philosophical, and I'm sure it's a great conversation we could have, but it's hard when I'm just sort of spouting to myself about it. You know what I'm trying to say, I think. I hope you guys do. So I'm not willing to pay like top dollar, like hundreds of dollars or whatever it is for a Darth Maul, when maybe in the future they'll re-release him under a different packaging like they've done with things in the past. Am I rambling? I'm rambling. What I'm trying to say is my focus has shifted, and I'm no longer after those things. Like Star Wars is relatively complete in my mind. My childhood stuff, like bits and pieces when they show up, of course, but I'm looking for something different. I'm looking for something more specific, and it's not the kind of thing that I would just find on a table there, with the exception of my buddy Larry having a Sofubi piece for me. But I'll never not enjoy being there, and I'll never not enjoy taking a look around. But I felt like I was a very casual browser and not a hungry hunter like I've been in the past. But, I mean, it's the ebb and flow of collecting. Like, sometimes you are so diehard, try hard, trying to find that thing you're looking for, and at other times, very casually, toys will come into your life, and you're like, yes, that's the thing I need. I don't know where I'm going with this. What I'm trying to say is I had an awesome time at the toy fair, and it was a relaxed time at the toy fair. But it was awesome to see my sweet boy Tony. It was awesome to get some cool new toys, to reclaim a piece of the childhood, to grab a toy that's all the way over there, so I'm not going to grab it. Footage on the screen. And just to see all of my toy friends, because having them all under one roof is a lovely feeling, to walk around and say hey and chat and just be immersed in the culture that I love so much and the toys that I love so much. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to finish editing. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos daily, the Halloween stuff I've been doing. I hope you guys felt spooked out by my little weird intro. And I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome October. I know I am personally. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.